Hi, my name is Joel Leonard and I'm the director of Peeling Shadows.
I am uThixo Bongco. I'm an actor and the dramaturge for Peeling Shadows.
I always had this idea to do this sort of style, this cartoon style with the projector. And so I pitched it to the guys and everyone, and there was a little bit of skepticism, like, okay, this is cool, but how? Okay, what's the plan? Okay, what's the deal? And we'd been talking about exploring a play that has to do with myth, that has to do with service workers, that has to do with people who are unseen in our country. And then from there, it was off to the races.
And the idea obviously came with the circumstance and realizing, because there was a sudden importance of what is essential work in South Africa when COVID hit, and that's kind of where the germ started. And then when we came back to work, when we were able to go on the floor, we started devising and wanting to really tell a story that speaks to that and highlights the importance of people who do essential work and how they're invisible and visible as classists want them to be.
There was a play in 2012 called Mano Libera from Italy that used that similar style of the projection and actors working with the projector. But that style, it was more geared towards just flat, just working with the projector and not exactly a narrative to follow, but it was just playing with that. And I was like, okay, what if we had a story to go along with this? What if we had a whole world? So the more and more we investigated, the more and more we realized this is a cartoon. Like, it's a cartoon. We're just actors making a cartoon. So for reference points, we thought about, like, what are the cartoons we enjoy, and why in SA are there no comics and cartoons where, like, it's like, why don't we have a also Inspector Gadget, for example? Why why is there no like it's one of Jimmy Neutron, like working with those ideas. How can we also make this authentically South African?
Yeah, we source from anything and everything. But we always, whatever we found, we try to bring back home, and we try to keep it originally South African. And I think that's where the magic lies, is that it's a comic, but no one's actually seen a South African comic.
So Sponiso came in to do choreography, and Sponiso really also helped
Clean the work.
Yeah, clean the works, trace the stage. And then soon after that, we got a mentor called Snenhlanhla Prince Ngei. So he came through, and he also has a very, very out there physically style. He's a very, very prominent physical performer, and he loves sort of the South African township theatre way of physical theatre performing. And he also just helped inform and just make everything so grand and ridiculous.
It's about being smart about how to get people to listen. We're not saying that, like, things like realism aren't important, but, like, we decided that this was the best way to tell the story and to push this particular opinion in trying to highlight how important these people are, in trying to highlight how elitists make them insignificant when they choose to. And I don't think another style would have worked.
I'm always drawn to, like, using children as a vehicle in stories. Like, children are able to represent innocence in a deep way. But we also thought to ourselves, like, cool, there's all these service workers, but we need to have something that's also personal. Like, what does everyone have? Everyone has family. Everyone has a dad, everyone has a mom, everyone has a daughter, everyone has a son, a sister, a brother, for example. We made the play in a week,
A
no?
week.
It took a week, but months.
Months to just keep writing. We have this big whiteboard of like, so what's the first scene, guys?
We started, when did the idea start? When did we start? May.
When
And
did,
then we went for like 2 weeks or something. Then we had to move on to another process.
yeah,
And then
May.
that was like parked. And then we came back beginning of October. So we had the month of October to make this.
So we rock up and they're like, oh no, you have to rehearse with this and this. Oh no, you have to go home earlier. You know, you can't rehearse late. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. So there was also a lot of fighting on our side of saying, okay, how the hell can we do you guys want us to put this on?
Yeah.
You know,
But it was also just rust. It was rust, like
Lockdown
performance
rust.
rust.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we have not been on stage.
Yeah.
I haven't been on stage personally since my audition for
Yeah.
this company.
Jen.
And then we started working, boom, COVID happened, everyone goes home. And any performer, artist will know that like if you don't exercise the muscle, you're gonna lose it.
we were like, let's make people laugh. We didn't really think about,
Honestly.
we didn't really think about, you know, age groups. We didn't really think about, I mean, we were drawn to service workers, of course. You know.
Of course, but
Yeah.
like it was just really about it's not a play where it's like, hey, when a politician or when an elitist come watch this play. You know, obviously, if someone like that sat in this audience, and that would be a good thing because we want them to see what they're doing.
Definitely.
I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know if you have NAF next year. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. There's also
Like-
a lot of waiting and seeing what's available as well. There's a lot of, okay, this is the plans, but thanks to our friend COVID, we don't know, you know, what spaces are available. But we're still gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no like we know that like today was like the end of
The first
the
leg.
first leg, the first chapter. But whatever happens, COVID can come, Baba. It can come, but the show will also come.